like that. Hey, I know you like that. Hey, I know you like that. Hey, I know you like that. Whoa, taking exotic trips. Yeah, I know you like that. Whoa, switching up all the.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the Tia Beauty YouTube channel. Today on my channel, we are on another episode of Cooking with Tia. And today guys, we are gonna be making potato salad. Yes, potato salad, what you bring to the barbecues. What is the greatest side on your plate to have next to some fried chicken, whatever. So we are gonna be making some homemade potato salad. So if you guys have a barbecue to go to and someone asked you to bring a dish, or whatever time of the year it is for you, Thanksgiving, family dinner, whatever, and you want to bring a dish, you can bring home some potato salad. So let's get started. And if this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this potato salad started. All right guys, so I will be making a moderate sized pan of potato salad. So what you want to do is, I'm taking 4 potatoes. You could use 5, you could use 6, depending on how big they are. I would say these potatoes are pretty big. If the potato is basically as big as your hand, then use 4 to 5 potatoes. I'm using 4 because it's just me and my boyfriend that I'm making this for, but you can always add more and I'll let you guys know how to measure that out. But today we're using 4 potatoes, and what you want to do is take all the skin off of your potatoes and then take them over to the sink and rinse them and wash them off because they've been in the ground. So I'm about to do that right now. So once your potatoes are done being rinsed, you want to go ahead and dice up your potatoes into smaller chunks. So let's do that right now. Be safe. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is dice your potatoes up into little pieces. I like to dice mine up really tiny, as you can see here, but it is your preference. Do you like big chunks of potatoes or lots of small ones? I like lots of small ones in my potato salad, so just make sure that you dice them all up. Then I like to go ahead and take all of my diced potatoes and add them to a pot of water and just wait for the water to come to a full boil. Then I like to take a red onion and I dice that up. And I'm going to be using about 1/4 cup of red onion. I actually had to stop because the red onion was making me tear up so much, so I had to go and get some shades to put on because I was crying, guys. But yeah, you want to cut up 1/4 cup of red onion and dice those up into really tiny pieces. Then I like to go ahead and take 3 eggs, and you want to add water and let those eggs boil for about 12 minutes. And now once your potatoes come to a boil, you want to let those boil for about 9 minutes. And as they're boiling, you want to taste it. You want to see, is it, you know, not so hard and not so soft, just right in the middle, like that perfect bite of potato. And once you have the perfect bite after 9 minutes of them boiling, you want to go ahead and empty your potatoes and strain them. And I just like to let a bit of cold water run over the potatoes just to stop them from cooking. So that's what I'm doing here, just letting the cold water rinse those potatoes so that they stop cooking. Then you want to go ahead and after your eggs are finished boiling, take off the shell, and then you just want to dice up your eggs. That's all I'm doing, just dicing up my 3 eggs. And these don't have to be tiny pieces, they actually can be fairly big, so I'm not, as you can see, I'm not dicing them up too small, just like in a medium-sized piece. Then I like to go ahead and take my bowl that my potato salad actually is going to be in, and let's start making the sauce. So I'm using some Hellmann's mayo, and I'm taking a tablespoon, and you want to use about 3 hefty tablespoons of the Hellmann's mayo. Then I like to take the golden spicy mustard, and I'm going to use 2 hefty tablespoons of the spicy mustard. Then I like to take some relish, and I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the relish. Then I like to take some salt, and just, I would say, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I like to take some white sugar, and I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of white sugar. And then I like to go ahead and add about a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and then I like to add in my red onions and my eggs, and then take all of that and mix it all together, guys. And make sure you mix it very well until it becomes like a nice sauce. Making sure that your potato salad sauce is mixed in well is key for flavor. Now once your potato salad sauce is fully mixed in, you want to go ahead and taste it, because that's how you're going to know if it's like the perfect sauce for you. If it is, then great, mine was perfect. So now what you want to do is add your potatoes, and I would say add about a handful at a time, because you don't want to have too many potatoes in the sauce and then there's just a little bit of sauce on it. You want that perfect balance of sauce and potatoes. So I like to just add a little bit of potatoes at a time until all my potatoes are fully drenched in sauce, and it's not too saucy and it's not too potatoey. It's just right, just perfect. So all I'm doing is mixing in my potatoes in with my sauce. And that for me was perfect. And once it's all finished mixing, I like to go ahead and just sprinkle a little bit of parsley over the top of the potato salad, you know, just for show. And now we're gonna give it a nice taste. That potato salad looks perfect, and guys, it was so good. And that is how you make potato salad, and you just want to go ahead and put that in the fridge for a couple of hours. And thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed.